Hey, what is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video. And today, some late breaking news that came out last night. Wasn't able to get to a lot of the stories that came out last night. There were a lot of stories that I gotta cover here on this channel. But one of the things that came out last night was that Dragon Ball Super is officially, and I mean officially, not the, oh, it's going to come back here and there with this news dropping for the past 4 years or whatever there. This is actually real, ladies and gentlemen. A real announcement, ladies and gentlemen. Dragon Ball Super is back. And they're going to be covering basically some of the new manga things that they didn't cover yet or whatever there. They haven't come up with the release date window yet of when this is going to come back. I should point out, because even though this news doesn't really say like when it's coming out or what they're doing here with the dub, I should preface this that we don't know when the English dub is coming out. Hopefully this time the dub will come out within a couple of weeks of the sub. Unlike last time where we had to wait a year or whatever, and we heard some of the stuff from the Xenoverse 2 game, because they were dubbing before the actual official English dub came out. You know what I mean there? So hopefully this time they get it right and we get the Super back with the English dub, simul dub, unless it's on Toonami again, because I know Toei Animation prefers it on TV broadcast, or at least last time they did. Maybe their opinion is different now. That was back in 2016 or whatever it was. So maybe their opinion is different now that we're in 2026. But, God, it just seems like yesterday when it was 2016. In 2016. It's already been 10 years, guys. Just crazy in itself. 10 years, man. 10 freaking years. Do you realize that? Nope. That's how much time flies. Anyways, so it's being branded. It's not even just being called branded. I seen the logo here. It's being branded Dragon Ball Super, the Galactic Patrol. You can see that Goku and Vegeta officially have the Patrol, or the Whis logo or whatever on there. I think they had that. I think they also had that in the last movie, so it's not the first time officially. Also there. Yeah. So they're going to have this again. Don't know the release date. Whether it's going to be this year or into next year there. But I'm really hoping that we're going to get it this year at some point. But, oh, okay. Never mind. I'm actually, okay. Early 2027. Sorry, I made a mistake here. Early 2027. So we will not get it this year. Which is unfortunate because that really sucks. I would have rather seen it come out this year. So yeah, that's the only thing that sucks. So Dragon Ball Super is coming, but they are actually titling it Dragon Ball Super: The Galactic Patrollers. So I don't know if this is technically considered a new show or if it's just attached to the Super Show in terms of the, it being considered a new season or whatever. Um, but yeah, Dragon Ball Super is coming back, guys. Get hype. Um, I am happy that it's coming back at some point. I just really hope that when it does come back, it's actually going to be dubbed. I mean, that's the thing I want. I want it to be. I when this does come back, I want it to be dubbed within like 3 weeks, like every other anime that we see on Crunchyroll. You know, most of them. You know, some. You know, obviously not like the legacy ones, like One Piece or whatever, but most of them within 3 weeks. They're on the platform. You know what I mean? There should be being done with Dragon Ball by now. We're like freaking in 2026. This is supposed to be out in 2027. Um, so that's my thoughts on it. Or my thoughts. Obviously, I'm happy. This is amazing that it's finally coming back. We're gonna get to see some new Dragon Ball stuff. I am interested to see how they adapt it, because obviously they said that some of the manga material was a little different from what they were doing with Dragon Ball Super. Um, the anime. I mean, so that is the one thing that we'll have to wait on to see what they're gonna do there. Um, this is coming. Obviously, this is coming fresh off of the success of Dragon Ball Daima, which I thought was a tremendous series, by the way. A series that I thought wasn't going to be that good, and ended up exceeding my expectations. Like, literally, I'm not bullshitting with you. If you haven't watched Dragon Ball Daima, I highly recommend it. If you've not seen it yet. I kind of actually hope that they do something. They actually do. I don't know if you can do another season because they kind of wrapped it up pretty neatly. But I still will lobby for like them doing like a Gohan season of that Dragon Ball Daima, because like they didn't show Gohan and Videl. What are they doing while this is all going on? Doing something like that, because I really like what they did with Daima. I like Daima. But yeah, very interesting to see what they do. This is supposed to be one of the I think it's called the Mora arc. Um, that's supposed to be, I guess, what what they're going to be adapting, basically. Um, for the next what's it called? For the next arc. Um, so also apparently they're doing some oh, okay. So on top of that, they are also doing a recap of Beerus. Okay. So they're redoing. They're also this fall apparently redoing the the first arc, or I really should say the movie, I guess, from Battle of Gods, which they did a recap of for the first season of Dragon Ball Super. They recapped it, which a lot of people at the time didn't like that. Recapping the two movies, the two Dragon Ball Z movies, Battle of Gods and Revival of F, and they kind of did them as arcs, and they kind of obviously were slightly changed from the movies themselves. But most of it was pretty much still the same. I don't think they need to do that. But they've redone stuff before, and so it's not really that surprising that they're gonna do it again. But man, I am looking forward to what they're gonna do with the next what they're gonna do next here. You know, if they're gonna be adapting it completely, if they're gonna adapt this arc to 100% to what the manga is, or if they're going to be changing some things in the anime itself, because obviously they did that in Super. So I am really interested to see where they're going to go with that specifically. But look, I'm happy to see more Dragon Ball content. I wish it would come out this year because I think the fandom has waited long enough. It's been a long time, obviously, but we did just get Daima, which I thought was a really good show. And hopefully we can get something more of Daima because I like that show as well. But yeah, very good news. Very, very much looking forward to what's going to happen. Make sure to comment, rate. If you like this video, my videos, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell for latest content. Thank you. And that's about it, guys. I am the SS Ultimate Goku. I'm out of here. Peace. Also, make sure, besides my YouTube channel, to follow me on the Twitch, the Instagram, and I do have a Discord link in the description where we discuss various topics, including this one here. And now I'm out. Peace.